And welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be looking at, oh hello, that's not in the right place. We're going to be looking at these two events, the Cadet Training Program and the Officer Exchange Program, and we're going to be looking at the crews that I'm going to be using to put on them and help me complete this event. So we're just going to have a quick look at the events before we get to the ships that I've actually set up and sent out. So the first one is obviously going to be the Cadet Crew we're going to be looking at. And as you can see, we're going to be using the Cadet set or the TNG set. Now, I am using the Cadet set because this was the original set that was released into the game when I started the game. And that was back on the 28th or 29th of November 2018. So yes, I have been in the game a very, very long time. Just like most of the people actually already in the game. And obviously for those who've been in the game in 12 months, give or take, you've now been introduced to the TNG set, which is another, it's just basically a rehash of the Cadet Crew, really. So the Cadet Program helps train recruits into Starfleet officers using officers from the Cadet Crew, which is Cadets Uhura, Kirk, McCoy, Scotty and Sulu, and Instructor Spock. So don't forget to add him in there as well, because obviously he's not listed in that list, but he is there. Or the Next Gen Crew, which is Geordi LaForge, Data, Riker, Crusher and Troy. They are your next generation crew, and like I said, they're just a rehash of the recruits, really. So putting any one of those particular officers that I've said, also with the exception of Instructor Spock, because he's not mentioned there, you cannot put him as captain. And to be perfectly honest, you don't want him as captain. While dealing damage to hostiles to give them experience in battle. What's this note? To receive points using from the captains, you must be the one to initiate the attack. These are the common officers with Cadet or Next Gen in their name, not the TNG Crew or other versions. So yes, there is two versions of the Next Generation Crew. You've got some which are from Season 1, and then you've got some from that starting at the start, so around about Season 3 really, to be perfectly honest, by the looks of the uniforms. But this is what you're going to get. So dealing damage with the Cadet Crew, you get 1 piece of damage. Using the Next Generation Crew, you get 2 pieces of 2 points per 1 damage sustained to your enemy. So I'm using a Cadet Crew, so I'm only going to get the one, so it's going to take me a bit longer to complete this event actually, but hey ho. But the one thing is, what I'm doing is I'm going to run them on the Stellar, and I'm going to run. Well, I'll show you the crew in a minute, but the one thing is I will be able to run that with the Clear the Coast Battle Pass event as well, so I'm going to get points, and that is about points of dealing damage to the Eclipse hostiles. So I will be going out to deal with them. So next is the Officer Exchange Program. We've got 3 sets to do, and they're all ticketed events, so please remember, if you've not already started it, they are ticketed base. What they'll be like next time they comes around, I do not know. But basically what it is, you're going to be required to put one of 3 specific officers onto a ship, and for some reason, there we go, I was just about to say won't load. So this is the Romulan one, and you're going to be given 3 officers, Nero, Kumak and Javid, and obviously you can see the pictures. So they're the 3 officers you've got to use, and you need to put them on a Klingon vessel. And then just go out and shoot hostiles. And I'm going to show you the best place to go to, if I'm perfectly honest, because I was really miffed last time I did this event, and I spent ages killing hostiles until someone said, well, why don't you go here? Yes, it was one of those moments. So this is the Klingon Exchange Officer, and it's my rule change. change. Okay, so we've got a change in there, and Kang. So again, 3 officers, that's what they are. So, that's an interesting one. That'll be an interesting one for everyone to digest. It's not called Chang anymore, it's called Change. And then obviously you got your 3 officers. Now these officers are the TNG crew. And again, it doesn't want to seem to load. There we go. Is Beverly Crusher, William T. Riker, or Jean-Luc Picard. Now, if you've got Jean-Luc Picard, this is one that you can run as Jean-Luc Picard as Captain, Beverly, and then Chen or Talon, whichever one you want to put on the side. So you can run that as a basic PvP hostile crew. So now, I said I was going to show you how I'm going to load them out. And I'm not going to complete the events here on video because it's going to make the video way too long. So I'm just going to basically give you a quick overview. So we're going to start with the cadets. And as I said, I'm going to put them on the Stella. So there's my Stella. And I'm going to just show you. Oh, for God's sake. I hate. I'm doing a new way of doing this, of recording the VT at the same time I'm doing a green screen, so I do apologise. So there's the crew I've got. I've got Cadet Uhura as captain, and then I've got Instructor Spock on the side, and this was the loadout I originally used before I got Pike. And then also I've got Chen, who's going to reduce energy weapon damage, because the targets I am going to be taking on are basically reduction in well, they are energy-based weapons, so I can nail them to the floor. Well, as best I can anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a target quickly, and that one. So we're going to head over to that target, and I'm going to shoot it. So if you also watch above, you're going to see how many points I'm going to get for this event. Now, like I said, for the next gen, if you use the next gen crew, you will get double the points in damage in it. So there you go. Clear the Coast event, 6.65 million points gained for that kill. Cadet Training Program, the same amount. So just remember, if you use the next gen crew, you're going to get double that amount. So you're going to get about 13 million points just for that one kill. And that was a level 36 hostile. So like I said, double up on your events here. Do 2 events in one, using one set of crew. And as you can see how much damage I've actually sustained there. And if we actually just go into the ship menu, we'll be able to see the ship damage a lot better. So if you can see it up there, yeah, there you go. So that's the Stella. So next up, we're going to jump across to the Officer Exchange Program. Now, I've got all 3 ships in position somewhere. There we go. They're actually all on screen ready. So the first one I'm using is a Nero crew. Like I said, Romulus on a Klingon ship. So here we go. We've got Nero, a Romulus on a Klingon Bortus. And I forgot to show the point metric for this one, so we'll just quickly jump back into the point metric. Oh, boring armadas. Yeah. I won't be doing that event if I didn't have to complete it. Oh my lordy. So, right, let me just take the phone here, and here we go. I don't quite understand why. So, why I'm struggling to get the buttons pushed. So, here we go. So, right. So we're going to look at it. So basically, if you take a Klingon warship, you can literally you don't have to put any of these 3 officers on it. You can just send it out and kill hostiles, and you will get points for this. So it's 1 point per damage, per 1 damage done to a enemy hostile, which is a red dot. But if you use one of the 3 listed officers, you get triple the points. So, and by that, we'll show you what I mean by triple the points. Now, obviously, experienced and seasoned players to the game will fully understand how this works. So, there's a ship right next to it, so I'll just scan it quickly. And as you'll be able to see from the bar across the bottom there, this thing has a hull of 3 million. Now, that's rounded down, because when you attack this ship, watch how many points I'm actually going to get, and I am using one of the officers as captain. So if you watch above, 10.5 million points I'm getting for that, and that is 3 times the points. So which means these hostiles are literally 3.5 million. Because if you do the maths, do you really need me to do the maths? I will quickly do the maths. So 3 times 3 is 9, and then you've got the 0.5 left over, so times that by 3 is 1.5, so you add them together, 10.5. Boom, there, quick maths done. How easy is that? So easy. But that is the Cadet Training Program and the Officer Exchange Programs. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you think it's worth actually going to a system like this to do your Officer Exchange Program quickly? Is it worth doing all 3 in one go? I'm doing it because I want the chess pieces. Yes, I'm probably going to have to sacrifice a ticketed event as a result, because I'm not going into the in-app pay store to purchase more. I can't afford it. Scopely, does money grow on trees? It must do at your end, because it certainly doesn't here across the pond. But hey ho, what else can be said? Scopely, you're in it for the money. I'm not. I'm in it for the enjoyment and the play, and obviously the community as well. So again, drop the comments in the section down below. Is it worth doing all 3, or do you want to just do the 1? Maybe 2 of them? It's entirely up to you. What do you think of the Cadet Training Program? Is it a good event? Is it a good idea to try and synergize the event with events like Clear the Coast? So killing 2 birds with 1 stone, really. Let me know. Also, smash that like button, give us a good thumbs up, and so we can help spread this. And also, don't forget to subscribe as well, so you know when I'm releasing future content. So, there's not much else that can be said, really. That is the Cadet Training Program and the Officer Exchange Program. And I'm Admiral Pegasus. Stay safe out there, people, and live long and prosper. And I shall see you on the next video.